Hey YouTube, this is Civity Tech, and I had this really cool idea. I'm going to compare all my Braille notes in one single video. So, these two on my left are actually Braille Note M-Powers. These are the ones that came before the Apex. So, this one is an 18 cell M-Power with a Braille keyboard. And this one is a 32 cell M-Power for the Braille keyboard. But the 18 is currently charged, so start with that one. So on the top you have your charger port, your SD card slot, and look at this big open, I think it's like a compact flash slot, I think. And you have like a little parallel port, it looks like, and then like another little parallel port, looks like. And that's it on that side. On the right side there's another big opening. I'm not sure what that's for, but on the left side, reset button, power switch, you have your headphone jack and your mic jack, record button, and below that there's nothing. So on the front face of the unit, like on the top of the unit, you have your 6-dot Perkins Braille style keyboard, but that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, which is backspace and enter. On the bottom you have your 18 cell refreshable Braille display with your 18 cursor router keys. On the front you have your thumb keys. You have 4 of them. So what I'd like to do now is go ahead and turn this on. Oh yeah, and then the top you have the speaker, which the speaker sounds really good on the M-Power, but for some reason mine's a little distorted, but it's not terrible. But what I'd like to go ahead and do now is turn this on so we can give you guys a closer look at it. So without further ado, here we go.
Main menu.
Now, just like an Apex would say, or an original Braille note, it always starts us off at the main menu. So we have
Word processor, planner, address list, email, internet, chat, media center, navigation, book reader, scientific calculator, database manager, games, file manager, utilities, terminal for screen reader, remote synthesizer.
Now that's different. The Apex does not have that because this M-Power is older.
Keyboard
So
learn.
keyboard learn.
For information, press space with I.
Same thing.
For the options menu, press space with O anywhere. End of menu.
Now I will do space with I so you guys can hear the specs of this M-Power, this 18 cell. So I'm gonna go ahead and do space with I now.
Copyright 1986 to 2011 by Humanware Limited. Text-to-speech copyright 1997 Scansoft Incorporated. Peabody, Ma, USA. This
We'll say
product uses the
Massachusetts.
ETI Eloquence text-to-speech system that contains material copyrighted. Keysoft CE.
Shoot.
Exit. Main
Shoot.
menu. Copyright 1986 to 2011 by Humanware Limited. Text-to-speech copyright 1997 Scansoft Incorporated. Peabody, Ma, USA. This product uses the ETI Eloquence text-to-speech system that contains material copyrighted by Eloquent Technology Incorporated.
Alright, let's go to the next item.
Keysoft CE version 8.1. Build 23.
Now this is 8.1 compared to my Apex, which is on 9.5.1. I don't remember exactly, but
Serial number. Hardware revision. RVC7S. Kernel version 6. August 2007 13:11 and 12 seconds. Operating system. Windows CE version 4.20.
yes, this thing does run Windows CE, and like I said, it can use SD cards, but it can only use up to a 2 GB card.
Braille translation copyright C 1975 to 2011. Duxbury Systems Incorporated. All rights reserved.
It does use Duxbury though, and that's the thing I do like.
X-Base Database Technology copyright C StarTech, Gary A. Kunkel 1997. Licensed as free software under the terms of the GNU Lesser General Public License. For details, see the space.txt file in the general folder. The text adventure games application uses a software module based upon the zip interpreter written by John D. Holder and redistributed according to the license reproduced in the file jzip license.txt, which can be found in the My Games folder. Decompression of Bookshare books is handled by a software based on the work of the Info ZIP group. For details, see the unzip license.txt file in the general folder. The PDF to text utility is based on software from XPDF HTTP /fulabs.com/xpdf and distributed under the terms of the GNU General Public License. For more details, refer to the .text license.txt file in the general folder. Victor Reader Soft version 2.5.13. Sendero GPS version 5.04. Copyright 2002 to 2009. Sendero Group, LLC. Braille Note Digital Rights Management. Copyright Humanware Limited. Map data copyright by Telatlas. Koi data by Info USA. Copyright 2008. All rights reserved. P-Sync plugin. Copyright 2002-2007. Humanware Limited. End of list.
Alright, that's all the information, and
Exit. Main menu.
we did all the menus. Alright, now let's do the options menu. So, space with O will open that, which is space with dots 135.
Options menu. Date. Time. Grade of Braille for keyboard entry. To review or change the language for keyboard entry, press enter with L. Braille options. Keyboard settings. Review voice. Connectivity. Visual display. Next appointment. Power and battery status. User guide. Spell. Hear punctuation. Move to another task. Front thumb keys. Turn them off.
Now you can do that just like on all the other Braille notes.
To speak louder, press enter with dot 4. To speak softer, press enter with dot 1. To increase speech pitch, press enter with dot 5. To decrease speech pitch, press enter with dot 2. To speak faster, press enter with dot 6. To speak slower, press enter with dot 3. To increase media volume, press enter with dots 4, 6. To decrease media volume, press enter with dots 1, 3. To play back the last memo recorded or played, press enter with N. To pause or resume all media playback, press enter with dots 1, 3, 4, 6. To mute or unmute streaming audio, press enter with dots 1, 3, 4, 6. End of menu.
Okay,
To mute. End of menu. Options menu.
let's go ahead and hop out of there.
Exit. Main menu.
Now let's hop into the utilities menu.
Utilities menu. Connect to active sync. Synchronization. Backup or restore files. Pronunciation dictionary. Date and time set. Install Keysoft extension. Application program. Miscellaneous options. Language options. Key management. End of menu.
Now I do remember one of these having a radio. I don't remember if it was this one or the other one.
Main menu. File manager menu. Exit. Main menu.
Oh yeah, I think it's in the media.
Media menu. Media player. Record a memo. Playback memo. FM radio.
Yep, this one does have an FM radio. The M-Power does have an FM radio,
Setup options.
which I think is pretty cool. Let's go into setup options.
Media setup menu.
Now we got
Select folder for memos.
select folder for memos.
Recording options. End of menu. Recording options.
Now I will show you guys the recording options. So I'm going to hit enter.
Recording options setup list. Default input source. Currently internal microphone.
That means the microphone in this device.
Sampling frequency, currently 44.1 kilohertz, high quality.
It's on high.
Bit depth, currently 16 bits, high quality.
It's on high, there.
Record button input source, currently internal microphone. Respond to the record button when the power switch is off, currently no.
Yeah, it is cool when you can do that, but I don't know who the heck would really want to do that.
Internal microphone recording level, currently 15. External microphone recording level, currently 25. Enable recording tone, currently yes. End of list.
There we go.
Exit. Media setup menu. Exit. Media menu. Exit. Main menu.
Now I will record something so you guys can actually hear how the recorder sounds on this. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and press record. And on the Braille display you can see it says, as I can see right now, it says recording. Hey guys, this is a test for YouTube. I'm recording on the Empower, the BT18, which is the 18-cell Braille display Empower. So when you're done, you just press record again to stop it, and you'll hear a double beep. There we go. Now, if we wanted to play this back, we could press enter with the letter M, as in memo.
And on the Braille display, you can see it says, as I can see right now, it says recording 23. Hey guys, this is a test for YouTube. I'm recording on the Empower 32, the BT18, which is the 18-cell Braille display Empower. So when you're done, you just press record again to stop it, and you'll hear a double beep. Main menu.
And there you go. That's how you record. Now I'm going to go ahead and turn this one off. Actually, let me see if I... Actually, no. Before I do turn it off...
Word processor.
Everything else is pretty much the same, so...
Planner.
Let's
Word
do...
processor.
Let's hop into word processor really quick so I can show you guys what the keys sound like.
Keyword menu. Folder name. Press enter for Tailosive. Document. Top of document.
Alright. Alright, I'm just going to write a little sentence here.
S.
Actually, hold on. Let me... I'm not going to exit the word processor,
Delete the end of
but
document. Blank.
I'm going to turn on my key echo so you guys can hear it talk as I'm typing, because the key echo on this thing is not as good as it is on the Apex. So let me show you that.
Options menu.
Because this thing is a lot slower.
Keyboard voice. Currently off. Spell. Words. Both words and spell.
There we go.
Preferred keyboard Braille grade. Do you wish to be advised? Use 6 or 8 dot computer Braille. Currently 6 dot. End of list. Exit.
Alright, there we go.
Blank.
Now I'm going to go ahead and type something.
Dot 6. H. E. L. L. O. L. T. H. This. I. S. S. A. T. E. S. E. S. E. 4. 4. Y. O. U. T. U. E. E. O. E. W. J. Space.
And yeah, see, if you type really fast, it will do like the Apex does.
4.
Which I wish you could turn that off, but you can't.
Dot 6. Y. O. U. Dot 6. T. U. B. E. Lower D. U. Period.
Now if I want to read it, I can press space with L,
Top of document.
followed by space with G.
Hello, this is a test for YouTube. End of document.
And there you go. That's how the keyboard sounds on this one.
Exit. Keyword menu. Exit. Main menu.
Now let's go ahead and turn this one off. And what I noticed on the M-Powers is when you turn them off, the Braille display stays up for a few seconds instead of just going right off. So if I flip it, it's still up. There, it went down. And then now it's just a whole row of cells. So yeah, guys, that was the 18-cell M-Power. Now I'm going to go ahead and plug in, because I have an adapter right here, which is my Victor Reader Stratus adapter, but it does work. The 30-cell M-Power. So I'm going to turn it on first, and then I'm going to go ahead and plug it in right here on the left-hand side on the back. There's your familiar M-Power beep. Yeah, the dots on this one are a little faded. Like the G doesn't even look like a G on this side anymore. It looks weird. It feels really funny. Like it looks weird.
Keysoft CE version 8. Build 20. Battery information is currently unavailable. This may be due to a very low battery level. Please leave the battery charging to correct this. The clock needs set. Exit.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that
System
right now.
files have been updated. Press reset.
Oh, I have to reset this thing again? Okay. Hold on, guys. Yeah, the G doesn't even look like a G anymore. It looks more like a... Looks more like an F. So that one dot is faded. When I first got it, it was completely fine.
Keysoft CE version 8. Build 20. Battery information is currently unavailable. This may be due to a very low battery level. Please leave the battery charging. Exit. Main menu.
Alright. Yeah, like the M is very... Like the M in menu is very faded. Like it's very faded. Like when I first got it, like I said, like the and even the A in main is kind of faded. But let's look at the main menu.
Word processor.
And you may notice
Planner. Address list. Email.
these keys are the same, but
Internet.
they sound a little bit different.
Chat. Media center. Navigation. Book reader.
I don't know if it's because they use a different relay or what, but it sounds a little different.
Database manager. Games. File manager. Utilities. Terminal for screen reader. Remote synthesizer. Keyboard learn. For information, press space with I. For the options menu, press space with O anywhere. End of menu.
And the reason why I didn't give a description of this one is because this one's the same pretty much, just with a bigger Braille display. But now, let's take a look at some of the menus. So,
Main menu.
let's check in the utilities menu.
Utilities menu. Connect to act. Synchronization. Backup or restore files. Pronunciation dictionary.
And yeah, if you go really fast, this thing is really poppy.
Date and time set. Install Keysoft extension. Application program. Miscellaneous options. Language options. Key management. End of menu. Key
There we go.
Language option. Miscellaneous options. Miscellaneous options setup list. Active sync connection. Currently USB. Compatibility mode. Currently off. Visual display code page. Currently ANSI. End of list.
There we go.
Exit. Utilities menu.
And they both do have
Exit. Main menu.
a mode where you can exercise the Braille display. So, if you head to options,
Options menu.
and then space with I,
Support information mode.
and then the letter X,
Exercise the Braille display.
and then if you push the far left thumb key, you can slow the speed down, or the far right thumb key, you can speed it way up. Let's speed it way up. Now it's all the way up. And there's like a little, like letter L, like flying across the display. There's a bunch of full cells on the display. Now they're down, now they're up. Now to get out of there, you just do space with E or Z.
Support information mode.
There you go. Now we're out of it. Now, I think it's Y, I think.
Battery information is currently unavailable. This may be due to a very low battery level. Please leave the battery charging to correct this. Exit.
Yeah,
Options menu.
yeah, like these older M-Powers and the older Braille notes actually had a thing you could do where you could
Exit.
check different
Main
things about
menu.
the battery. Alright, let's see if this thing, if Keysoft 8 has a radio too. Probably does.
Media menu. Media player. Record of playback memos. FM radio.
Yep, it does have a radio.
Setup options. End of menu. Setup
I
options.
think the setup options probably look alike.
Media setup menu. Select folder for memos. Recording options. End of menu.
Yep, looks exactly alike.
Exit. Media menu. Exit. Main menu.
Oh yeah, let's look at the information first, actually.
Copyright 1986 to 2009 by Humanware Limited. Text-to-speech copyright 1997 Scansoft Incorporated. Peabody, Ma, USA. This product uses the ETI Eloquence text-to-speech system that contains material copyrighted by Eloquent Technology Incorporated.
Yeah. And the reason why I didn't go into the speech settings is because the speech settings look just like on the Apex, so I didn't really bother with that.
Esoft CE version 8. Build 20.
Now this is not 8.1. This is version 8 exactly.
Serial number. Hardware revision. Unavailable.
What? Hardware revision unavailable? What the heck? I think my 18 was able to tell me that, wasn't it? Let me see something actually.
Main menu. Copyright 1980. Esoft CE version 8.1. Build. Serial. Hardware revision. RVC7S.
Yeah, this one actually has a hardware revision on it.
Exit. Main menu.
For some reason, this one,
Kernel. Hardware revision. Unavailable.
that is so weird. Huh. I've never seen that. That is so weird.
Kernel version 6. August 2, 2007, 13:11 and 12 seconds.
Okay, yep, they are both on kernel version 6.
Operating system. Windows CE version 4.20.
Yeah, and this is Windows CE version 4.20.
Braille translation copyright C 1975 to 2009. Duxbury Systems Incorporated. All rights reserved.
And yes, it still does use Duxbury.
X-Base Database Technology copyright C StarTech. Area. Couple 1990.
That's the same thing.
The Text Adventure Games
That's
application.
the same thing.
Decompression of Bookshare books.
That is.
Victor Reader Soft version 2.5.11. Sendero GPS version 6.0. Copyright 2002 to 2009. Sendero Group, LLC. Braille Note Digital Rights Management. Copyright Humanware Limited. Map and Point Data copyright by Telatlas, Navtec, and Info USA. All rights reserved. Keysync plugin. Copyright 2002-2007. Humanware Limited. End of list.
Okay.
Exit. Main menu.
Now let's go ahead and go into the word processor and type some stuff.
Keyword menu. Folder name. Document to open.
The time is 2 o'clock a.m.
Call it test.
Document does not. Yes. Top of document. Link.
Now I'm going to keep the key echo off on this one so you guys can hear the keys.
Hello. This is a test for YouTube, period.
Now as you can tell, the keys on this one sound a little bit different, but the thing I do like about the 32 cell is that you're actually able to fit the whole thing on one page. Oh, I just noticed something. Like if you leave it for a minute,
Top of document. Hello.
the speaker actually like shuts off. I think it like shuts off to like save power. Yeah, it does. It like shuts off to save power, and then whenever you do something,
Hello.
it comes back on. That's really cool. I never noticed that before.
Exit. Keyword menu. Exit. Main menu.
And there we go. Shut this one off. And you do hear the speaker pop when it shuts off.
Word processor.
And there we go. Now we have one more to look at. So I'm going to go ahead and put the M powers away. Because we do not need them anymore. The M powers are done, so we don't need them out anymore. No, it's not even in there good. Holy heck, that's not even actually a really good place for them either. There. Oh god, no I messed that up.
Oh, my name's Stitch. Bob, did you start?
Yeah, this isn't even really a good place for them at all.
Bob, did you start?
Ooh, now my drawer's like... it's falling out.
Time to close eyes and go to sleep. Oh.
There we go, okay. So now, we have one more to look at. And this is the one that we all know today. Yep, the Apex. This is the one that we all know today. So, on the top, you actually have 3 USB ports, because since this is newer, they're able to include USB. Then we have a SD card slot. And like sort of like a little like parallel like printer jack. And then an Ethernet jack. Because this thing did add Wi-Fi and Ethernet. Maybe the M-Power did too, but I'm not sure. And on the left side, similar thing. Reset, power switch, headphone and mic jack, record button. On the right, this does have a case, a charger, and a little port below that. I'm not sure what that's for. But this should be nostalgic for you guys. So let's go ahead and fire this up. This is actually an 18 cell. And I don't know why it's not saying main menu when I boot it up. I may have to reset it. Which will actually be okay, because that way you guys can hear the restart.
Word processor.
So let's go ahead and do that now. So I'm just going to go ahead and press reset. A starting Keysoft is on my display, followed by a 10 for 10%. Now you probably remember how when I plugged in that 32 cell M-Power, it came right on. Yeah, the Braille Note Apex takes way longer to start. Like, it takes way longer to start. Oh, now it's moving. Okay, it's about done. Okay, the display's blank, so it's going to do the startup here pretty quickly.
Keysoft version 951, build 1285. Main menu.
Now see, that's a lot newer build compared to the M-Power.
Word processor. Planner. Address list. Email. Internet. Email. Internet. Chat. Media center. Navigation. Book reader. Scientific calculator. Database manager. Games. Extensions. File manager. Utilities. Terminal for screen reader. Keyboard blur. For information, press space with I. For the options menu, press space with O anywhere. End of menu.
Okay. So let's do space with I for information.
Copyright 1986 to 2015 by Humanware Limited. Text-to-speech copyright 1997 Scansoft Incorporated. Peabody, Massachusetts, USA. This product uses the ETI Eloquence text-to-speech system that contains material copyrighted by Eloquent Technology Incorporated. Keysoft version 951, build 1285. Serial number. Hardware revision 1.5. Operating system. Windows CE version 6.0.
Oh yeah, and this is Windows CE version 6.0, not 4. Whatever the M-Powers was.
LAN 9217 Ethernet driver MAC address. 0. Bluetooth PAN driver MAC address. CSR Unify Wireless LAN MAC address.
Oh, they're just MAC
Braille
addresses.
translation copyright C 1975 to 2015. Duxbury Systems Incorporated. All rights reserved.
So this is a lot newer compared to the M-Power.
X-Base Database Technology copyright C Star Tech. Gary A. Kunkel 1997.
That's the same.
The text adventure games application uses a software module based upon the zip interpreter written by John D. Holder.
That's the same.
Decompression of Bookshare books is handled by a software based on the work of the Info ZIP group.
That's the same.
The zip/unzip functionality in the file manager uses the Sharp zip lib from the iSharp team. For more information, see http://www.xsharpcode.net.
But yeah, the M-Power did not have that. So I don't think you could unzip files with the M-Power.
Open SSL 0988 11 October 2005. Copyright 1995-1998 Eric Young. This product includes software developed by the OpenSSL project for use in the OpenSSL toolkit. http://www.opensl.org/ This product includes cryptographic software written by Eric Young at cryptsoft.com. The PDF to text utility is based on software from XPDF http://wholapps.com/xpdf and distributed under the terms of the GNU General Public License. For more details, refer to the .text-license.txt file in the general folder.
Turn this down just a hair.
Volume 24.
There we go.
VNC server based on the Even VNC project. Copyright C 2002-2005 Real VNC Limited http://f.sourceforge.net/. Internet Radio Media Player. Copyright by the Core Project Media Player. For more information, refer to tcpmp.txt in the general folder. Victor Reader Soft version 2.8.10. Key Maps version 2016. Copyright 2002 to 2016. Sendero Group, LLC. Portions copyright by Humanware Limited. Map and point data copyright by Tom Here. All rights reserved.
Yeah, the Apex actually used TomTom, which I think is pretty cool.
Keysync plugin. Copyright 2002-2009. Humanware Limited. End of list.
And there we go.
Exit. Main menu.
I'm going to go into the word processor and type some stuff.
Keyword menu. Folder name. Document. Top of document. Blank.
And you guys will notice, oh yeah, they even added stereo speakers on the Apex, but you guys will also notice how much louder...
No line.
You guys will also notice how much louder the keys are on the Apex.
Hello. This is a test for YouTube. Period.
And then space with L goes to the top.
Top of document.
Space with G reads it.
Hello, this is a test for YouTube. End of document.
And there you go.
Exit. Keyword menu. Exit. Main menu.
So all these Braille notes are very similar. Like, they have a lot of similar stuff. Oh yeah, it does have the Braille display exercising.
Options menu. Support information mode. Exercise the Braille display.
Change the speed. It's going really slow. Speed it all the way up. Let's get out of there.
Support information mode. Exit. Options menu.
Oh yeah, and on the Apex,
Support information mode.
like on the Empower, you cannot reset your whole system, but on the Apex, if I do backspace with ER, the contraction ER,
Warning. All settings will be restored to factory defaults, and all data stored on the device will be permanently erased. Are you sure you would like to continue?
I'm gonna say no, of course, because I don't want to lose anything.
No. Support information mode. Exit. Options menu. Exit. Main menu.
Alright, guys. So that is a look at all my Braille notes. But, oh yeah, the Apex is a lot smaller compared to the Empowers. And it does have the addition of the scroll wheel. And also a removable battery. That's also what this has. So you can always replace, like, get new batteries for these, which I think is pretty cool. So yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed this, and hope to see you guys in another recording. Peace out.